Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News. I am Hena Talati. Germany and France remain on high alert. The situation remains tense in the flood areas in Europe as the German Weather Service warns of the continuous rain and risk of rising water levels, and 10 departments in France still on high alert. In Germany, the Saxony-Anhalt, Thuringia and Lower Saxony regions are particularly affected. In many places, the dikes, thick walls built to stop the water flooding onto the very low-lying land from the river or from the sea, are already dangerously soaked. The situation is particularly critical in the Oldenburg, where the flooding on the river Hunte is threatening the parts of the city. The excessive rain has heightened the risk of dikes softening and becoming unstable. Meanwhile, in France, 10 departments in the west and north of the country are still under the flood alert. The villages of Bots and Lumres in the same department also suffered unprecedented flooding. First, back in November, residents of the Blandenquist near the Saint-Omer had to evacuate their homes after heavy rainfall and the overflow of the arm of the river A, which crosses the town. Heavy showers overnight have also caused the Lys and Ham rivers to burst their banks. Between 15 and 30 millimeters of the rain expected in the department over the next few hours. According to the Meteo France, the peak of these floods has not yet been reached in the Pas de Calais. Several warnings were issued by the German Weather Service, which warned of the heavy and persistent rainfall that could stretch until Thursday. Emergency services have been working continuously to try and alleviate the high water situation. Lower Saxony, parts of the North Rhine-Westphalia, Thuringia and south of the Saxony-Anhalt have been hit by the particularly hard. A major flood warning was in place for the Rhine, the Albert and Upper and Middle Western regions among the others. The Bavarian Flood Intelligence Service said the risk of flooding would increase in the coming days, particularly in the Rhone, Franconian forest and Bavarian forest areas. They said the risks are highest in the north and east of the southern state, warning of the possible issues in the several districts, including Coburg, Korkranches, Lichfels, Großheim, as well as in the city and district of Bamberg. Fürth, Nürnberg, Sadweg and Roth could also be affected among other spots. It could also snow heavily in the eastern Bavaria with the gust of up to 110 km per hour and black ice expected at the higher altitudes. On the New Year's Eve, the Social Democrats Chancellor traveled to the parts of the northern Germany hit by the flooding, urging the country to close ranks in the face of challenges posed by natural and climate change. More than 180 people died in the Rhineland, Palatinate and North Rhine-Westphalia in July of that year. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News. For more global weather updates like this, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.